All right, so this table is a lesson on the derivatives in disguise. They like to fit these on the multiple choice. And you'll look at it and you'll think, oh, no, I have to do a limit. Limits are horrible. But you actually don't have to do a limit. Because what they've done is it's kind of worked backwards. So they've taken the limit formula and they want you to turn it into a derivative. All right, so there's two limit formulas or limit definitions. One involves the h and the other one doesn't. So whenever you guys are doing these, what I would do first is figure out what c is. And so whenever it is one that has the h, like this first one has h, c is going to be added to your h. So just look through your problem, look and see what's added to the h, that's going to be c. So in this case, c is going to be 2. Right? Then you have to find your function. So I feel like the ones that involve h are also a little more difficult to find the function. So the function is being applied 2 places. It's being applied to whatever c plus h is, and then it's also being applied to c. So I usually will just find my c plus h. C plus h is 2 plus h, and then whatever that is, you basically just replace it with x. So our function is f of x equals x cubed. All right, so wherever you see the 2 plus h, or you see the 4 plus h, or 5 plus h, you make that x, and then that's your function. And then we don't need the limit anymore. So from here, I can find the derivative of that function by doing the power rule. And then the answer is what we get when we plug our c value into our derivative. All right, any questions on that? Okay, let's do another one. All right, so the next one is easier to do all around, I think. It's easier to pick out C because on the ones where the second definition, the x is approaching c, so it's really easy to see that. And in the denominator, it's going to be x minus c. So in this one, again, c is going to be 2. All right, f of x is also easy to pick out because it should be, it should be the thing that is on the first thing on the top of your fraction. So what do y'all think? It's just x squared. All right, and then we'll find our derivative by using the power rule. And then we'll just plug in our value for c into the derivative. Okay. Now some of these are more difficult because you'll just have, I feel like this one at the end is kind of hard because you have multiple things going on. But that's the basic idea. So we're going to skip down to this one. And we are going to do all the steps. So this is the second definition. So what do you guys think C is? 3, good. All right, what about f of x? Nice. Okay, I should have written that a little smaller. We can't use the power rule whenever our x is in the denominator. So how can you rewrite that? So the x, sorry. Good, 2x to the negative 1. All right. So y'all find that derivative for me, please. Right, so you would get 2x to the negative 2, which I would want you to rewrite as negative 2x, negative 2 over x squared. And then we would put in our 3, so negative 2 over 9. Now, we'll have to go back over this before you guys take the AP test, because if you don't review it again before the test, it'll be easy to forget it. But once you recognize it, it's fairly simple to get these right. All right, you guys try that next one on your own, please. All right, so I'll get 0 in the end.